So essentially what I have done until now are the basic steps which were given here, after the installation. All I did was basically do all of these things where I created the client and downloaded this JSON file. Now what we need to do is we need to move this JSON file which we have downloaded to our server. So I am just going to use this scp command. It's going to ask me password, which I have saved here. I get that password. I can just type it in, and that has essentially moved this SCP, this client secret, into my server. Here you can see this, right? So I am going to move it. So I think I had already one of the files in my OpenClaw when I did it previously. So I'm going to remove that file. I am going to place the new file into my OpenClaw. Since this is related to that, I'm going to change it name to a small name so that it's easy for me. So now I have this file here. If you can see this file, now I'm going to auth my credentials using this. So let's just execute this command, go auth credentials. Let's just do this and client secret gcp.json. Okay, it has basically authenticated my credentials. If there were any issue, it would be here. Now what we need to do, we need to add our email and add the services which we want to use, right? So we can use some of the commands which are given here, this one, right? So it basically asks us to add the command which we want to use. So I'm going to incorporate some of the services which I want to use. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. One thing is that I'm writing manual here. This is important if we are doing any remote work, since we are here on this remote server, and we are going to open the browser on our local PC. So both of these are not connected entirely. So we need to do manual here, right? Once we do this, what it's basically telling us is to copy this URL, go on to our server, right? Here I'm just going to select this thing, right? I'm going to say, okay, continue, continue. I'm going to select all, since these are all the things, which I enabled during my setup. And now it basically asks me to copy this URL and paste it back here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I basically get it. Okay. So now if I check GoG auth list, no. So you have this thing here, right? If you try it at your end, you might be asked to enter, a keyring password which you have not configured. So, for the first time, you can configure that to any number, and then we will need to enter that environment variable within our bash RC file, so that, our program can actually read it. So what you will need to do is to go to your bash rc, sorry. And here you can see that I have exported two things. One is the GoG account, which is essentially the email, and the other thing is export Go keyring password. So once you have done that, you will need to press and save it, and then you will need to write source.bash rc. Now the Go keyring password environment variable is already there, so it's not gonna ask you if you do it. So if you write go auth list, it basically tells you that this email is authorized to access these clients, and we have authorized it using Go auth. Now let's just see, if we can run any command on GOG, and whether we can search something around on our Gmail. Let's just go to GoG skill on Clawhub. I think there was a command which we can use on the local CLI. Okay, let's just see what are the latest 10 emails which I have received, and if I can get that result back. Okay, right. So you see now it is able to access my Gmail, and hopefully OpenClaw can also access this, right? However, there are a few things which we will eventually need to do for OpenClaw to understand these environment variables, since OpenClaw cannot read that bash RC file. And when its service is running, we need to enter both of these environment variables within the environment file of the OpenClaw as well as its service, right? So that's the next thing which we are gonna do. Gonna go to cd.openclaw, and if there is no environment file, you're gonna make it, or you're gonna go here, and then you're going to enter both of these things here, where you can see go keyring password 123, go account is equal to this. Once you do this, then there is another thing which you might need to do. Now that thing is, you need to enter all of these things within the service file of the OpenClaw, which is essentially the gateway service which runs OpenClaw whenever you restart it. So for this, you need to go here. You need to go to cd systemmd, systemd. So here, if you see, you will have this service. So here, what you need to do is, I have already incorporated both of these commands here, where I'm saying that environment go keyring password 123 and go account is equal to this, right? So these two are essential. One's in the environment file, and the second in the service file, the service system D in the Linux. These are essentially for OpenClaw to understand, or to basically get the account name as well as the keyring password, since these are the two things which it requires to connect to your Google Workspace. So once you have done that, now you need to restart your service. And for that, you need to run two commands. First is this thing, and the second is this thing. Okay. I think that should do it. Now let's see. Okay, let's just run our OpenClaw gateway again, restart it. Okay, I have already done it. Now let's just see if we can access our Gmails using the Telegram bot, which we just finished. Okay, I'm just gonna ask it, can you access my email? I have already set up the GoG skill for you. Okay, let's see if it can access my email or not. Yes, if you're Go, I can access Gmail from here if you want. Okay, can you search my inbox and tell me the titles of recent 10 emails I have received? Okay, let's see if it is able. Yep, here are. So you see, now it is able to basically get the titles of the recent 10 emails I have received. Um, okay, let me show you if this is true from the Gmail as well. All right, so now you can see it basically fetched the titles of the last 10 emails which I have received on my Gmail box. So this shows you that it eventually has access to my Google Workspace. Now let's just run one more experiment. I'm just going to ask it, can you write this into a Google Doc online? Okay, let's just see. Yeah, please create. Please create a Google Doc. Okay, I've asked you to please create a Google Doc. Now, what content should go into Google? If you mean the recent, yeah, I mean, you can put in the recent email titles only. I believe it should be able to put in all of that and then provide me with a link which I can then open, So what it's gonna do, it's gonna take all of those uh, doc ID. Can you provide me a link to the Google Doc? I think I should have been giving some clear instructions, but I just wanted you to go through all of the process so that you understand how OpenClaw intelligently understands your requirements and does things for you, right? So you see, it has put everything in this Google Doc, and I have this at my disposal. Okay, I'm gonna ask it to do one more thing, and maybe we can then call it a day. Okay, can you make an um, can you make an itinerary to go to Disneyland in LA from Austin. Let's see if it can do it or not. Um, 3 days. A mini budget. Yeah, I have mini budget, man. I have mini budget. Okay, yeah, flying. Okay, I think it should be able to get. Hmm. Can you put this budget into a Google spreadsheet and provide me a link? So rather than saying, can you, just put this budget into a Google spreadsheet and provide me a link. Okay, hopefully it can now put all of this budget into a spreadsheet and provide me with a link which I can then open. So now you see how efficiently it is doing things. It is most very trying to fetch this, so I can't safely give the link here without rereading this. Not the way. Yeah, please give me the link, man. So once hopefully, it can give me the link, but there are some security issues which it can run into. Most of the times, it will take its time to adjust to your habits. But once it is adjusted, it won't ask for permissions again and again, and make your life miserable because you are just trying to make your life easy when using it. But anyways, you see, now it has access to our Google Docs, it has access to our Google Sheet, or even I can ask it to arrange a meeting on Google Calendar, and I can do it. But even before going, let's just try if it can do it or not. Okay. um can you put a meeting for tomorrow at around 3 p.m.? Okay, I believe it should do it, but I need one quick detail first. If you want to create, what I calendars? You can put it on Google Calendar. Title of the meeting is test meeting. Time looks perfect. Let's do it. Let's just see if it is able to put all of this thing. So it is saying that it has created a calendar event. Let's just see if it has created or not. So you see, okay, this is another calendar. I think I should be going to my other calendar and see if it has put it in for tomorrow or not. I think it should be Monday. Yeah. So you see, it has put it a test meeting link here. So now if we now you see, I have incorporated the Google Workspace with this OpenClaw using a simple skill, right, which I incorporated using a simple command from those 54,000 skills, and it was able to update my OpenClaw to incorporate all that Google Workspace into it, right? So this is an exciting thing where you have all of these skills at your disposal, and you can use it to upgrade your chatbot as per your personal likes or dislikes. I hope you liked the video. For more content, follow. Thanks and bye.